let's just get into this video, because if you notice, I try and keep my videos to 10 minutes. This might be a little longer than 10 minutes because I am very, my blood is still boiling from what happened this weekend. Before I start, let me mention every Monday, it's Mommyhood Monday. Every Monday I will have a new video on this channel. I want to try and upload it before 12 p.m. every Monday just to give people time to watch it or whatever. But happy Monday if it is Monday when you're watching this. If it is any other day, happy any other day. Let me first begin by saying that oh yeah, my glasses have no lenses. It's a prop. I found it in my car. I decided to put it on. It just makes me look kind of smart. So let me first start saying that I am a mother first to my fantastic four. I am very blessed to be their mom. My fantastic four, they are my life. There was this incident that happened this past Saturday, and I'm gonna try and, like I said, I want to keep this video 10 minutes and under. Let me just fast forward and hurry up and I'm gonna get to the point. Someone put their hands on my baby. Like, Drake is rowdy. Like, come on, if you watch my vlogs, he is like that child for me. He's the child. Like, the terrible twos, that's him. He's probably gonna go into the terrible threes, fours, maybe even the terrible fives. But Drake is that kid for me. He's very rowdy and we just need to watch him. I was helping at this party, and my husband and my 10-year-old son were in the lobby supposedly watching him. I've already talked to them. I'm still really upset with what happened. Like, they weren't watching him. I finally got a chance to get something to eat. So I got something to eat and I went to sit down in the lobby. Drake comes running around the corner and he's just like, daddy, daddy, like he wants a drink. So he's drinking and I'm looking at him and I'm like, what is that scratch on his face? Like, there's a scratch on his face. So I call him over to me and I'm looking at my baby, and can I tell you that I had to get myself, like contain myself. Might I jump outside of my body and do something crazy, you know? So I was sitting there and I was just looking at him and I was like, what happened to your face? My husband was like, oh, he was, I saw him down the hall. He was playing with like all these other little kids, boys and girls, whatever. And I was like, okay, so maybe it was a little kid. Maybe it was a kid, another kid. Like they, he was messing with someone and then they like just scratched him. Okay. I'm like, okay, it's fine, whatever. It's just a little kid. Then I look on the other side of his face and there are scratches on that side of his face too. And I was like, wow, like these scratches are like, the little kid took something and like, I don't know how else to explain this, but it looked like he whipped my son's face, right? So I'm like, wow, okay, a little kid, okay. I put Drake in the stroller and we go around, like I'm going around the building. I don't see no kids in sight. Little kids ran out and ran back in. So Saturday went by. We get home, it's still bothering me. I'm looking at my baby and I'm like, what the hell happened? Of course he can't tell me anything. He's 2 years old. Like, he's just like, mommy, owie, whatever. Okay, Sunday, and my mother-in-law, my mom, everyone's just like, what the heck? Like, what happened? I'm just like, oh, it's probably another little kid. Okay, Sunday, it's still bothering me. I'm sitting there at the baseball game and I'm like, dude, it is bothering me. I should have filmed his face so you guys could see it, but that's how irritated and pissed off I was, right? But it's another little kid. I thought it's another little kid doing it to another little kid. So I'm just like, get over it, Donna. You'll get over it, So I'm just like, Sunday goes by and I'm just like, whatever. Sunday. So now, the scratches are down, but he still has, like, they were, how you see how this left a mark? There were like marks on his face, but then there were like some scratches. Like there's a scratch on his nose and there's like a scratch on his forehead. So these marks, they went away by the end of Sunday, last night. But the scratches, they were, like scarred. Not scarred, but scabbed. I woke up this morning and I'm feeding Blaze. And I'm just looking over at Drake, and I'm just like, wow, you know, he had a rough weekend. You know, and I'm thinking, as a mom, those early mornings are when, oh gosh, I hope I don't cry. Those early mornings are when I'm sitting there and I'm looking at my kids, and I'm really thankful, you know. My kids are healthy, you know, we're all together. I'm thankful. So I'm looking at Drake and I'm thinking to myself, geez, he had a hard weekend. I wish he could have told me what happened, right? So I'm sitting there and I'm thinking in my head about the scratches that were on his face. I'm just sitting there thinking. And then I remember one time when Sydney was a baby, I like accidentally scratched him, and those were the same scratches. Like the depth, just the way the scratch was, right? So after I fed Blaze, I put him down and I moved over to Drake, and I placed my fingers, my hands where the scratches were, and then a light bulb went off. Whatever little tussle, whatever Drake got into it with whoever's kid or whatever kid, the mom, and it is a female, we'll call her the animal. The animal reached over to my son and went like this to his face, because I put my fingers exactly where the scratches were, and that's an adult hand. I swear I should be an FBI agent. I swear. Let me tell you, geez, I'm trying to calm down. Let me calm down. Let me calm down. So I wake up my husband. I call my mom in the room. I mean, at different times, not at the same time. We didn't have like a big old huddle. And I'm telling my husband an adult did it. And I'm explaining everything to him. I placed my hand on Drake's face, and he's like, you're right. And it was not a kid. And then I was like, yeah, because if it was a little kid, it would have been like a scratch like this, or like like a little kid. And I was like, no, it was an adult. An adult touched my baby's face. Then I told my mom the same thing. And I shouldn't have told neither one of them, because now my blood is boiling. My blood is still boiling right now. But I'm trying to contain myself and just hold back from just... I get up in the morning. Me and the kids say our morning prayer before we take them to school. Grandma picks up Drake and Blaze. And I am praying for myself. Like, I am hoping and praying that I can calm down. Had I figured this out and had I calmed down to kind of look at his face and figure out FBI agent, the party would be on pause so I can make an announcement. You can come for me, that's fine, whatever. But when you come for my kids, a little kid who can't defend himself, who can't even tell his mom what happened, and when I find out who it is that did it, I mean, you should stay hiding. You should. And this was a small party. Everyone that was there knew each other. That's what was so funny. I will turn everything upside down. I will flip over cars. I mean, I will, to get to you. Put yourself in my place. Maybe you're more calm about it. Maybe you're like, well, nothing really happened to him. He's okay. Or maybe you're like, oh, MF, blah, blah, blah. But I'm trying to be very calm about this. I am very upset. This is like Mommy Monday, anger, upset, counseling, management type stuff. You stay hiding, but this will never happen again. This is the first time this has ever happened to any of my kids. I keep my kids where I can see them, because if any problems occur like this just occurred, I mean, let's just all be fair about it. Pick on someone your own size. Pick on someone that can pick back at you, you know? Like, really picking on a 2-year-old? Grow up. I'm sure the person who did this doesn't even watch my videos, which is okay, but I'm sure someone they know watches my videos. Am I trying to send a message through this video? I don't know. If and when I find out who it is, I am coming for you. I'm coming for you. I'm going to pray, number 1, that I can calm down. I'm going to pray, number 2, that I can forgive. And then number 3, I'm going to pray that I don't find out. So if Drake did something that he wasn't supposed to do, what the parent or whoever it was should have found out who his parent was That's what you do. That's what you do. You don't come to a function and act like an animal. You leave that animalism in your home. That's where you leave your animal-like tendencies. Keep them in your house. Oh, this Mommy Monday video, I'm asking for everyone to just send me good vibes that I may be forgiving, and just forget about this whole incident. I don't think I'll forget, but just forgive the animal who decided to come out of the house that day and come to the party. You should have stayed your ass at home. Stay at home and be an animal in your own home. That's what you should have did. But can we all just pray for me and send good vibes my way so that I may calm down, because I am still a little very much upset. I have to go. I believe in karma. I believe in karma. Karma. When it comes to my children, you can come for me, and I'm gonna let karma do what it does. But what you're not gonna do is come for my children. If you are struggling with this, let's just say your child is the one that's being attacked or whatever. What you do is you either remove your child from the situation, the environment, take them out, go somewhere else. Number two, take that problem child, which would have been my Drake. I'm not in any means saying Drake is an angel. You take the problem child to their parent and let them know what's going on. What you're not going to do is touch someone else's child, because then that leaves me in a position where I feel the need to reach out and touch you. Okay? I just want to say, as a mother, it is our job to protect our children, to love them and nurture them and care for them, give them shelter, feed them, and all that wonderful, amazing stuff that mothers do. So this video is coming from a mother whose child has been attacked. Attack sounds so, but that's what it was. This video is coming from a mother who is defending her child who can't defend themselves. So what I am saying is I'm going to do whatever I have to do to protect my children, or my child. My children, not my children. And if it's making videos like this to reach out to you, or maybe you're watching this video and you're one of those parents that just like to snatch up other people's kids, you can't do that. I'm gonna let you know that right now. You can't do that. As upset as I am, I would never go to that animal's child and snatch up their kid. They're innocent children. They have nothing to do with whatever issues you're having. But anyways, I have to go, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'm like, do I know her? Oh, okay. So, yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys in next Monday for another video. Bye.